Guys, welcome back to another segment. This time around, we are going to be diving into different activities and different trends that is happening in the world of football. I came up later today to talk about the why is Nico Williams and Xavi Simons not really performing just like the way everybody was expecting them to perform. You understand? I made one or 2 points, and I've already asked the audience that I need their own concern. Is it because of the league, or they are just out of form, or are they just one season wonder? You understand? But let's talk about something else. I don't know whether you saw this video online on TikTok. I don't know, where after the Tottenham game, Thomas Frank approached Spence, I'll be waiting Spence, and also Van der Ven to like shake them, a handshake of encouragement. No. They snubbed the man publicly and walked away. Like, you know, when one shake does, they just like,
yeah, come on. So what's happened now?
Because they lost to Chelsea. I don't know. Is it that this man has lost the dressing room already? Because even the Tottenham fans, they were even booing him.
It's a sign. It's a sign that he has lost. But you know, Tottenham should be grateful to Thomas Frank. To my own opinion. I know that yes, he has not won anything yet, but
they should be calm.
Yes, they should be calm, because what's Thomas Frank, I see a lot of potential in him. First of all, he has not achieved, but I know he's going to achieve. Yeah. Tottenham has to be patient with a manager like him. You have to be patient with a manager like him. So for them to behave the way they behaved, first of all, in that match, I didn't see anything Tottenham played. Check their shot on target. It wasn't. I think it wasn't more than 2. So you, as a team, you let your coach down. They let their coach down. Tottenham have been playing very well from the start of the season. From the way Thomas Frank has been arranging his team, has been setting the team tactically. It's very good. I see potentials in that team. But for them to perform that performance against Chelsea on Sunday, if I am a fan, I will be angry as the players and not the coach. Because who is supposed to start when he no starts? How did he set up that he was not supposed to set up? Their best players were in that team, in that game. So it was Chelsea were ahead of them tactically. They were ahead of them in terms of hunger, in terms of passion to win. So you don't do that to your coach. That is a red flag on the players. And it's a sign that obviously he has lost the dressing room. Maybe it might not be that, it might not be because of the match, it might be because of something else that has happened before that match. But that reaction at all, even when,
if not Mourinho,
even this guy, get this, I don't forget the guy's name. You get one boy we been come out 7 minutes, one Tottenham guy will come out 7 minutes because of small injury or so for, I think it was his eye. The way he just entered the dressing room.
Like it was too.
It was just so obvious that okay, something's going on with the coach and the players. Man, when I come last not be only Chelsea get discipline issues.
Is it Thomas Frank's fault? Has he got it wrong? Did he got it wrong somewhere?
That's why I'm saying that it might be something inside that we don't know. But from what I'm seeing outside, the players are at fault because you did not perform well. You did not show that you are playing in your home ground. You did not show that passion.
All right, pushing further. Let's talk about Estevao. Somebody asked me a question via Facebook chat. He asked me this question. He said that Mr. Peter, see, Estevao is getting some minutes now. He's playing. You understand?
Yeah.
And we are seeing that potential, even though we know that we will not see it complete this season. Maybe next season we'll see
definitely.
It. He said that if Kopama comes back, will Estevao still have that game time that he's having, that much game time?
Where is Estevao playing?
He's playing at the right and also navigating the 10.
So far, I think it's only once, and that was even in the second half, when the match was about rounding up, Pierre Maresca used Estevao at the number 10 position. All this while, we've always been seeing Estevao in the right wing.
But Neto has been fantastic so far too.
Of course, you will not take it away from him. But having 2 wingers, it has never been a problem.
Okay.
The 2 will always have a chance to play. Even if the 2 they are in form, they will still have a chance to play. And I think Estevao as a person, I don't think he has any issues with him not getting any game time. He understands that he needs to, adapt more. He will have his time. That's one thing I will tell Chelsea fans. Calm down. Estevao will have his time. No, they rush the guy. So people are complaining, why does Maresca don't start. Why is he not
Exactly.
starting Estevao?
That is why the guy.
Why is he not
asking that
starting
question.
Estevao? Let's not forget that if he starts playing Estevao and he doesn't perform well, now still we will begin the verse, we'll begin to agitate. So far, sometimes we make a whole lot of complaints about the coach's decisions. Have you realized that sometimes Chelsea are not wrong? The board, they are not wrong.
Tell me why you say so.
Like you made mention of Xavi Simons. if we dodged a bullet, to be honest with you, I feel like we dodged a bullet.
But will you say that Xavi Simons is not good?
I will not say that he's not good, but if you say for the way we put him up there, just for having one good season at Leipzig, let's not forget at PSG he didn't really perform so well at PSG. It was just Leipzig when he had one good season. So one good season cannot surmount. You can't put your hope on a player that just had one good season in the German league and you're expecting him to come to the Premier League and start doing wonders. I'm not saying he will not play well. Probably from next season he will perform well. But guy, we dodge bullets. Leave out, don't worry. So for me, the coach and the board, some of their decisions has been right.
Okay.
It has been right. So allow Estevao. Allow the boy to grow into the Premier League. I've told Chelsea fans, even before the starting of the league, I said, next season, Estevao will ball. But for this season, maybe we'll just see him as introduction. Introduce yourself. We'll just see. And by the way, Neto's work rate is important. Somebody was saying that having work rate without any result, without any creativity, it does not make any sense. I'm like, what? Do you know what Neto provides to this Chelsea team? That energy, that burst of energy, running front, coming back. The only thing I believe that Neto can just improve is the quality of his crosses. That's what Estevao probably has ahead of him. That quality of, crossing and all the stuff. But so far, I don't see anything bad in Neto's football, in his playing. He's very, very instrumental and is important to our team. Right now. So for me, Estevao, I'm not going to just calm down, allow the boy. So now they put too much pressure for all these players. But the way they hype them. When they not going to live up to the hype, now we go still bring them down. So allow Estevao for me, I beg. May just shock us. When we bought Hazard there, when we bought the Hazard, although social media at that time, I don't go to talk social media with the way the boy now.
Yeah, the sports team was not that.
It wasn't that rampant then. But the way the team where Hazard come meet, it just reduced the pressure on them. Hazard came into Chelsea and Mata was doing very well. You had Oscar in that same team. You had I think Willians
was there.
Following this thing. We had a lot of players, a lot of active players everybody was looking up to, not just Hazard himself. So he gave Hazard that space, making just calm down.
I guess JT played alongside with him too.
Yes, JT was there too. Lampard was still there. All of the big guys were there. So that was what made Hazard relax and start playing his football. There was not much pressure on him. I said performing.
And the expectation was not that high.
Was not that high. So Mark we just do the same with Estevao. I rest my case.
Wow. That's good. All right. We'll be coming back for the Champions League review. But before we do that, before we talk about the Champions League review, which we will do it in the next video, there's this trend going on. Arsenal is the best team right now. They are one of the best team in Europe. They are doing very well. Their defense is locked. Everything is like everybody's giving them the A mark. Understand? Yeah. And also looking at the Champions League, some people are ranking them to be the favorites to win the Champions League. But we forget about team like Bayern Munich, which have gone 15 games unbeaten. Imagine that kind of team. Do you think Arsenal still stand a chance of being the favorites to win that Champions League when we have teams like Bayern?
You get what I talk before. I don't know whether it was in the podcast or maybe off camera. I said I would like me Arsenal play Bayern. You get what I want check. But analyzing what you just said now, Bayern Munich depends solely on goals. They've been scoring goals. And that is how they show their performance, or that's how they show their dominance. You understand? Now, one of the most dominant thing about Arsenal this season is that their defense has been solid. They've considered less goals. So the question is, if Bayern cannot score Arsenal, how do they want to dominate them? Because if you talk about Champions League, at some point, if Arsenal is doing well and Bayern is doing well, whether in a semi-final or in a final or in a quarter-final, these two teams must jam. If the two of them they do well. So when these two teams are not playing together, if Arsenal's defense is okay and tight as we are seeing now, and Bayern Munich cannot penetrate, how will Bayern dominate them? That brings the answer to this question. Arsenal, yes. If you say Arsenal are the most complete team, are the best in Europe right now, you are very, very correct. I'm not a biased person. I'll say the truth. You are very, very correct. Because you guys always say it, that defense wins you trophies. Your attack will win you games, but your defense will also win you trophies. Arsenal, they are very solid right now. Although, I still get this. If I talk now, people go to say, I they wish them bad, but no, this is just football. At some point in this season, they might actually drop. They might actually drop. It's if this form can stand the test of time. But Arsenal have built something that has been solidified for years. Not be today. For the past 3 years, they've been building something. And now we want to see them. I said it, if they lose this Premier League now,
they should forget about it.
They should just forget about it, honestly.
And also the Champions League, if they don't go far.
Funny enough, even last season, they were like one of the favorites.
They were the favorite.
They were the favorites to win the Champions League. Arsenal. This season, when I just collect anything if you collect, because if it doesn't work,
next season everybody will buckle up. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well, before we leave, talking about one player that nobody expected that kind of performance from him, not even in the Premier League, but in the La Liga. Talking about Marcus Rashford. Do you think Manchester United should continue that business with Barca? Looking at the kind of football Rashford is playing right now in Barcelona, he's one of their best players, if I'm not mistaken. But one thing, Barca will always front Lamine Yamal. But let's be frank, currently right now, Rashford is one of their best players.
So the question is if Man U should call Rashford back.
Like, may they not do the business of selling Rashford.
That if the player go on come back now, I be one like Jackson, we go force a month, may come back. But I think Man U has lost Rashford. There's no point in bringing a player back that will not want to play for the team. Definitely, yes. If they see the way Rashford is performing, they might want to bring him back. Definitely, because even for that left wing, Man U need hands for that their left wing. But the question is, will the player want to come back? Will the player want to play? And for me, I think Barcelona is just the best thing for Rashford, for him to build that talent back. And he will not even want to come back to Man U. If at all he wants to come back to the Premier League, he's not Manchester United. Because
so Man U should not even bother.
They should not bother.
No
is he Sancho? Is he Rashford?
There is no hope.
Hope no day. Unless the boy could change his mind. But I don't think any such thing will happen soon.
All right. Thank you very much. It was more like a surface discussion over some certain things going on in the world of football, and also hope to hear your thoughts at the comment section. Please do it to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Peters.
And my name is Big Dave.